Hello. How are y'all doing? I'm back. I've been gone for a couple of days. Agent Froggy, welcome. Oh goodness, what a week. I have been gone because of reasons. I guess it's just work. Where is my isolated capture? I'm back. My room is still a mess. That's how you know that I've been busy, because I haven't even cleaned that since Saturday. So there's that. What else is there? I mean, I feel like it's been ages since I've been live, and also since I've even worked on the project. Because on the weekend I was working on something else, and then this week I've just been like head down in my real life job. You know what I mean? And I'm like slightly out of frame, but now I'm going to be slightly the other way. I can never get it right. Get back this way. I got it. I'm in the center. And I've got 2 cups on my desk. Oh my god, my desk, everything is a mess. It's all over the place. But last time we were here, we were trying to achieve fast travel. We've been looking at fast travel for a couple of weeks now. It's dragging on a little bit too long for my comfort, but we're pretty much at the home stretch now. We've set up the way that our save stations work, and we've got a good system around that. And now we just need to like create a menu for the fast travel. Other than that, everything's already done for us. And I just gotta check something, because that's how I'd be like, gotta stick myself on do not disturb actually. So tired of people trying to hit me up at fucking 6:30 p.m. for work. It's so annoying. Okay. So we have got a bunch of states that aren't in use, but we're here. Right, so let's focus in on this. We have a menu, and then we also have like a fast travel menu and a mod ship menu. Bonjour. 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 Goodness. So though the last time I checked, the mod ship menu works perfectly, and then the fast travel menu is not so good. And it's a little bit too big, but we'll worry about that later. And we've got a V-box and a margin. Okay, so what do we do here? How do I want this to work? I want this to be entirely... I don't want buttons. I don't want mouse. I just want it to show up, and it like I want it to zoom in basically to the location that you can travel to. So it'll be like here, and then you can press like left and it'll go over here, and then you press right and it'll just like cycle through the different points on and the camera position will go to that, right? So how do I make that happen? That is like the ultimate question, because I don't think I have a camera or anything like that. No, I don't. So what are we going to need to do? I'd tell you, but I have no clue. That's okay. That's why we're here. We're here to figure it out. I don't care about the player. Don't care about the mod ship menu. Don't care about the in-game menu. We care about the save station. Okay, so we need to create a scene probably that understands what this is, because right now we don't have anything. We don't even have a script for the fast travel menu. It just sort of is there. So if I turn all of this off, let me just make sure that it works and there's nothing that needs to be fixed up before I do this. I don't know how this works. I'm assuming just run the game. Just run the game. Choose that save. Nothing seems broken. We've got lighting, which is not correct, but point is we stand here. Oh yeah, it's too low. And we go to the mods. We have mod menu, which we can click, but we can click with the mouse, but we don't need to. So we can take everything off. Who's the guy's name? I actually suck at pixel art. I have 11 hours on Sprite and I make no progress. I'm not that great either. I don't think. I do all right, but I only have one style. You know what I mean? Like I can only draw one thing. I think this looks really cool, but like I still have criticisms, right? Like this is perspective, this is not perspective, and so like realistically they need to be fixed up. This also doesn't carry the same rules, so nothing is uniform here. So I need to like sort of create an agreed style on how I'm going to do things. Mod chip menu context is inside tree. Okay, I guess we'll just make a check there if is inside tree. What did I learn? I don't know, nothing really. Let's have a look. I think I've got 1,000 hours in Aseprite, but I idle a lot. I will unironically have Aseprite or Godot open, and I'll be doing my real job. And if there's moments where I have spare time, I will like jump over and click a couple of pixels. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really, it's more just like when I have a moment, I'll do it, but it's always opened. QFox01, welcome. Hello, how's it going? Unequip mod chip slot. What we're in the menu, so we can say if is inside tree, like I guess if is inside tree. Inside tree. And then do that, and then that will prevent that error from happening, I guess. I don't know. I just noticed that there. We'll just roll with it. See if we get that error again. Mods. If it works, it works. Yeah, that's exactly it. We can take off all our mods and then regenerate and get slimed. Oh, we also have to fix the camera. Yeah, there's a problem there too. Okay, so we've got some things to do, and oh yeah, see, we still get that error, so I don't know. We'll have to work on that. Not a big deal though. Facility entry 01. Let me go find this save station. This is a temporary. I don't know if I'll have one here in the end, but just bring it up a couple of pixels. Yeah. Okay. So now we have to look at how we're gonna do this. This save station. Sub viewport. I think I'm going to save this as a scene so that it's just standalone. Am I going to change the UI? Yes, definitely. Like, it's just using the default Godot UI at the moment. I'm not worrying about that. But at some point, yeah, because what you can do, fast travel view. Hang on, let me get this out of the way. Okay, so what you can do in Godot, which is really powerful, is you can create a theme. So if you have like a button here and it's just a button, then you can come down and you can go theme and you can add a theme. So once I'm ready, I can create a theme, and all I have to do for all my buttons is just to add that as a theme. There might even be a way for me to override the default, so that it just automatically gets added and I don't have to think about it. So like once we're at that point, we'll do that, but like, you know, that's way down the line. I'm not too worried about that. It is going to be a bit challenging for me because I am doing pixel art. You love my energy, thank you. We try. We are going to be, because we are doing pixel art, right? So the resolution of this game is 320 by 180. It's like NES almost, right? Like, what was the NES resolution? It's small, but it's widescreen. NES resolution? 256, 240. It's smaller than that. It's like Game Boy style, man. It's like, it's so small, but it's technically 1080p. And what do I mean by that? What I mean is that the camera and the game thinks it's displaying in 1080p, but we're zoomed in to the mathematically perfect point so that the pixel art looks like it's the right size. So that means I can display high-res textures on the UI, which means I don't have to have pixel UI. I can have like high definition UI. That's a choice that I'm making. It's not It doesn't have to be this way. It's mostly just a practical choice. I think it looks better. I don't like working with pixel art. What do you call it? Pixel art fonts. I don't like working with pixel art buttons. It gets really difficult to communicate what you're trying to show, and so I just don't want to do that. But it does add like a challenge because you don't want to like mix pixels. So like one thing that I've done here is I've committed a cardinal sin, and for the button where you interact, this thing here, I've actually scaled it to 0.5 to make it smaller. That's a no-no. You shouldn't be doing that. And so I need to be careful about the way that I scale up my pixels for the buttons, just so that I don't get carried away. So that is something that I need to consider. So a Game Boy Advance was 240 by 160. So yeah, it's basically Game Boy Advance. You know what I mean? That's the level of resolution that we're working with here. But we're gonna have a high def UI because I like that. And also the added benefit to doing it this way is you don't get a stuttering camera when it's moving slow, which I think is better. Okay, so we need to get this fast travel view up. All right. So let's save the branch as a scene. And oh my God, so many scenes. Do we save station menus? Fast travel view, save. Okay, great. And we'll just go to this. Does it have a transform? Nope. Okay, great. So we need a camera. It's gonna be hard for me to see this, I think. Because I need to zoom this in, right? Does it get smaller when I do that? Yeah, okay, awesome. I feel like 3. So it's like, it's gonna hover around this, but I don't want it to be so big that you can't tell where you're going. You know what I mean? Or maybe we can do like a tween where it starts off big. When you go to, and when you select something, it gets smaller. You know what I mean? It zooms in. Hello, fellow alive person. Hey, how's it going? TGG, the AK-47 lover. I gather you like AK-47s. We survived the week. It's Thursday for me, Thursday night. I still have one more day of work, but geez, this week has been busy. Busy. I need, what do we call this? I guess we just call this camera. That's fine. It doesn't really need a name. We need a script on this, probably. And yeah, fast travel view. That's fine. Create. Okay, let's give it a class name. Fast travel view. And realistically right now, all I can think to do is go zoom to zoom to location. And we're going to take coordinates. Let's just call it chord. It'll be a vector 2i. And that'll relate to the export map. So the export map has like a bunch of coordinates, right? So we're going to need to get the global position. Okay, this is getting hard to read. This is going to be a vector 2i. It's going to be equal to vector 2.0. And we'll just void that out. It doesn't return anything, but all it does is essentially, I guess right now for ease of use, we just set the position, like just to get up and running. Camera. And it's a camera 2D. And we'll just say that the camera 2D's position is equal to the coordinate camera 2D dot position. I'm forgetting all the words. Global position or just position? I don't know. Probably position is fine. And I guess since it's a vector 2i, we're going to have to convert it to a vector 2. Okay. And that should be, well, that's all I want to send it. You know, that's all I want to do right now. And then we just need to set that to that. Are we making a game? Yes, we are making a Metroidvania. Almost forgot the genre of the game I'm making. So basically, the game is pretty much, you know, we're at that 80% mark where a lot of what the game is going to be is in place. Look, set save icon, no bases. I've broken everything. Why is it like that? Set map.set save icon. What's the path for the map? Level lookup, fast travel list, scene path. I changed the layout of things and now it's busted. Great. Yes, so basically we're making Metroidvania. We're at the 80% mark where a lot of the game is already like in place. We just need to make the content for it. So like I'm setting up the fast travel right now, but like realistically after this, I mean, there's things basically that I'm coming across that I've forgotten about, that I'm gonna make as I see them, like fast travel. And but now, yeah, it's just like, okay, well, we need to make the levels, we need to make the bosses, we need to make the collectibles and put them in like a interesting world. Other than that, like, we're good to go. I don't know like how big I'm gonna make the game. I'm sort of just following the advice of like, make it so that you could you can just ship it. Like if I get sick of making it, it's got, you know, 5 bosses. I'll just push it out there. I don't know duck about coding, but I love Metroidvania. Hell yeah, dude. It is coding is a thing you can learn how to do. The robot's coming to take it from me, but I'm not going to give it away. Okay, look, why is this not working anymore? Because we map tile outline. I say that. No, that's fine. It's something in the save menu, save station menu, mod menu. What is this? Save station has got. Okay, go to the save station. Save station's got this error. Hang on. Let's just debug this a second. Wait, where is this? Export map? Map view, class name, export map GD. That's this. How did it break? Set save icon in base null instance of null instance. Map is null. Do you think there'll be a point where when AI can make every bit of code with no errors? Yeah, maybe. And do you think they will fully take away scripted jobs? It's a possibility. I think, you know, my cynical view is that like the ultimate goal of like businesses is to eliminate the need for labor, right? So they don't want to have to hire a human to write the code. They'd much rather a robot do that. A robot doesn't need to take breaks. So yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do. Whether or not they realistically achieve that is a whole other thing. The story of the game is very much in limbo, but at the moment it is essentially kind of like Journey to the Center of the Earth mixed with Power Rangers mixed with what else have I like got in there? What am I trying to think? Basically, the entire thing is like the world is at this point where they've discovered major advances in technology. And hello, Garrick, how are you? Welcome in. There's been major advances, and they all come from this secret facility based in Antarctica. And what the facility is basically it has access to the underground world below the earth, and they're extracting the information from ancient technology in order to create the technology that runs the world. And now suddenly something has come out of that and is trying to destroy the world, and you're sent there to investigate. Everyone on your team dies, and it's just up to you basically to shut the whole thing down and blow the place up so that the evil thing can't escape. That's my very loose idea of what the story is going to be. Whether or not that gets materialized into anything other than a couple of lines is a whole other situation. It could be interesting. It just depends on execution. Okay, why don't I have a map here? What's going on? Why did this break? I created a new scene and now everything is broken. Oh, look at that. I think I know why everything is broken. Editable children? Okay, this is gonna be a problem. I need to fix this. The reason is like these links don't this array doesn't come through to this, and I don't know why. Maybe if I delete it and I get the new export map. And now that's there. Okay. But I feel like I'm probably breaking something else. I don't really know. Can we run the game is the question. You know? Is it going to crash? Okay, it's going to run. Okay. So that means we can play the game. And I can show you. Okay, there's not really... You can talk to this guy. He doesn't say much. He just says the security drones have gone off the chop. And he gives you a quest to defeat them. And these are broken. But yeah, there's just like enemies that you have to fight. It's very much... There's also music, but I'm not playing it right now. So yeah, actually I think the correct way to go is this way. And there is lighting that we've been playing around with. Oh, I wonder if I've already beat the boss in this version. We can reset. Missed the stream where you added particles? Yes, I've added a lot of particles. I'll probably strip some back because there's a lot. And then, yeah, what we're working on right now is the save station. So this is where you save. The guy is sort of rather than sitting at a bench, say like in Silksong, you're like at the computer. You've registered, basically in the canon of the story is you've registered your DNA. Actually, not even DNA, because this guy's mostly robot. You've registered your composition, your atomic composition. And what happens when you die is that you are genetically or like atomically regenerated from primordial soup. So if I hit regenerate, we can walk in here and we get turned into goop, and then we're regenerated from scratch. And that is how you heal yourself. You heal yourself by turning yourself into goo. Ouch, I just jumped straight into that. There's some work to be done on some of the enemies, and some of the like falling objects are still just placeholder. I don't know, I think I have done this. So what I'll do is I will reset the encounters, and then I'll reload the level by regenerating. And I'll also turn on the music, because I like this bit. I think it's cool. I've added a lot of music and stuff and sound effects. I don't know if it'll play actually. Oh yeah, it will. And so you can fight against these guys. It's pretty easy. This is meant to be like the start of the game. Oh, I gotta fix the UI too. I can't see it. Sounds like the Undertale sounds. Oh, cool. Do I need to heal? I don't have a UI, so I can't actually tell if I'm like hurt. I think you can take 5 hits before you die. And then we'll run over here. We can sprint because I've got all the upgrades. And we'll fight against the first boss here. He's really easy. And he has no music associated with him. Jump too slowly. Okay, he's in healing mode. I really have to... Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done in polish. If you change to aiming with your mouse... Okay, so that's a valid question. The sound fits with the story of the game, yeah. We've got the creepy sounds. So, I've been asked that by a couple of people about like, can you do like mouse aiming? Right now, it's very much set up to play like Mega Man or like Metroid. So that's because it's the kind of game that you make. But like, could it be done with mouse aiming? I mean, I'm not saying no. It's just like, it's definitely not designed for that right now. So it'd have to be something down the line, or if I get enough, because it's not a shooter like that. And like the way that you need to jump and stuff, I don't know how that would work. Maybe, I don't know, yeah. But I think it would be an interesting exercise in trying to do that. Anyway. Oh, I muted it up here. Ooh, a bit loud. Music by Game Chops, by the way. Okay, so we're going to try to get this camera to like zero in. Make it 2 by default. Actually, oh no, don't worry about it. So, and then we'll basically center the camera on the position that we pass in through zoom to location. And that should be it. I guess like we're going to need to also check for the input. So, because how I want this to work is basically our goal is to not actually use the mouse, because this is going to be like a controller only game. So the thing is, it needs to work without clicking. Essentially, you can't click on the buttons. You can only use the keyboard or a controller. So I need to read the input when I'm in the save station, and we do have the viewport open. Look at this open. Okay. How are we going to do this? I think we have another script on the fast travel menu, because that's going to be the thing that can grab the input first before the save station. So the way that it works in Godot is bottom up, I believe. So what are we checking for here? What are we taking as input in the save station menu? I don't think much at all. Just a couple of button presses. We're not checking for input here, which is good. So it's really just a fast travel menu. VBox container, fast travel view. There's a lot here that we don't really need, but we'll leave it like this for now. So I guess I'll create a script here. Fast travel menu. No, how about save station menus? Fast travel menu. Okay, create. I should probably have a separate folder for that, but whatever. Give it a class name. It's a fast travel menu. Might already be a class with that name that's buried somewhere. I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Okay, so here, fast travel sounds like in Hollow Knight. Yeah, I mean, what do they do in Hollow Knight? They've got a hey, Rembot, welcome in. In Hollow Knight, they have the little bug that you jump on and he crawls away. It's like a train system, right? Fast travel is just fast travel, right? Like, you played Big Walk yet? Is that something you did? I haven't played Big Walk. I haven't done anything. I've been working. You know, I worked so many hours on Monday and Tuesday. It was actually crazy. It's made by Landfall Games. Made Peak. Okay. The Big Walk. Oh. Oh, I recognize those characters. It's not too expensive either. Does it take long to play? The scenery and the characters do not go together. Okay, so it's a group. No idea. I bought it waiting for friends to get it too. I have this thing where I don't have friends that play video games. Not anymore, at least. Although I might send this to my one friend that still remains. See if he's interested. It's similar to Peak. Okay. I've actually been playing through the Pokemon game, so I'm up to Gen 3. All my gaming friends play WoW. I love WoW, but I don't play it anymore because it ruins my life. I might have a bit of an addict personality, and I have to stay away from that game. I was doing some work for a client, I guess, and I was making a camera system for them, and they wanted a camera that worked exactly like Final Fantasy 14. So I signed up for the free trial, and I could feel it. I could feel it pulling me in as I was messing around with the camera in that game. I was like, damn. Online games, there's something weird about them. I get such an empty feeling when you finish playing with them. It's one of those things where it's like, it's in the moment, it's very fun, but then once you've finished, I feel like hollow, almost. It's so strange. I even felt it with Slay the Spire. It's not an online game, but it's just like, as soon as I realize it's an infinite time sink, I can't play anymore. I play games very casually. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because like I was feeling it when I was playing Slay the Spire, because it's like, it's endless. You can just keep doing it. And then I would do a run and it would be like an hour, maybe 2. And then I'd finish and be like, what did I achieve? I just feel so weird. I don't like it. But I'm in the moment, I'm addicted to it, you know? Arc Raiders was the last game I got helplessly addicted to. Was that the one that was like top down? I don't remember Arc Raiders. It rings a bell. It's an MMO, right? Oh no, that's the shooter. I couldn't play because it wouldn't run on Linux. Extraction shooter. I'm so bad at those. Play rage games, you can't get addicted to them? Exactly. No, I try to just play retro. I like lagged out for a second there. Okay. We're gonna do this fast travel menu. How are we gonna... We have to read input. Unhandled input. And it's gonna be left and right, I guess. If event dot is action pressed left. This is gonna be the hard part. I'm just gonna put a comment here. Like, cycle to the top of the fast travel stack, whatever that is, I don't even know. And then if event dot is action pressed right, then we're going to go down an array that is or is not existing yet. I don't remember. Cycle to the bottom of the fast travel stack. Do they even show up? I don't even know. It's been so long. It's been a week. Fine, that just says L. Pass. Okay, hang on a second. Let's just have a look at the fast travel menu as it is right now. I don't know if I already set this up. I hate this place. Let's leave. This one here is much more easier to look at because it actually is fitting in the scene. Okay, so these green dots are the fast travel locations that you have available to you. So what we want to do is we want to, like, when we press left and right. So first of all, we need to, I don't think this should be a tab menu, number one. I think it should be separate menus. And then, I don't know, yeah. Okay, I just regenerated. Thanks. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this menu, but like obviously we're just trying to get it working. So fast travel doesn't do anything right now. Fast travel doesn't show the menu. When you click that, you should show the fast travel menu, which is up here. And then you should also like zoom in to where you currently are, which we're in this position here. I can just tell because I'm familiar with the map. So that's basically what we want to do. Show that, zoom into our position. Eventually we'll make it blink, and then when you press left and right, have it like go to that position. And then if you press Z, which is our accept key, you just we initiate a fast travel animation, which does exist. So those are the steps that we need to go through. We must have these somewhere, right? So we must know these positions. I'm gonna have to figure out how we know them, and then we need to like keep them in an array in our menu so that when we press left and right, we know those positions and we can signal to the camera to zoom to them. And then when you press Z, so the menu is actually not that complicated, right? We just need the array and actually accept that information. And then I think the game already knows, because I've already set up the infrastructure for fast travel. Like you can already do that. We did that ages ago. We just never set up the actual UI for it. So yeah, let's see how we do that. First of all, this menu, I hate this menu. This fast travel and then this mod chip menu in a tab container sucks ass. So we're going to take them out of that. I don't know how they're going to look. They're just stacked on top of each other. Delete this tab container, probably really upset the entire code. I imagine. So when we press mod button, we mod menu activate, tab container show, tab container hide. So we've got a tab container variable that we're just yeeting out of here. Get rid of this, and we've got identify a tab container not declared in the current scope, and we know that, but that's okay because we're going to get access to the mod menu directly. These will both be hidden by default, and I guess we'll just continue on trend with access as a unique name. I guess I don't really like. I'm much more of a fan of export, but then when you have so many exports, it gets kind of annoying. Mod chip menu is already an export variable. Okay. What are we doing with it? Fast travel menu, leave button, and button mod menu. Okay, well, I guess, oh my god, I'm so all over the place tonight. Export var, yeah, fast travel menu. What else have I been playing? I've been playing Undertale. No, Deltarune. I get them mixed up for some reason. That's my stream game though, so I'm going to try to play that on stream only. But I don't know, maybe just for the weekends, because like there's a couple of guys that I know that hang out on the weekends specifically because they're a little younger. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know if they'd hang out here. I mean, it's not that late, you know. But they're big fans of the game, so I like playing with their around. Fast travel menu. Fast travel menu. Okay. So now we come over to here. It's still cranky, and so it won't actually build that. So just and then pass on that, and then passa. And then we click fast travel menu. Okay, great. Problem solved. Okay. And now we just go mod menu show. Yeah, okay. Else, if mod menu active, mod menu show, but yeah, I suppose that's the correct thing to do. Gee, I don't know. Mod menu hide. I hate working with menus. I'm so bad at it. I think I want to do like a couple of game jams where I just make menu-based games. How many hours have I put into coding this game? I reckon a fair few. Let's open up the spreadsheet. Please don't open up something that will dox me. The spreadsheet maker. Blank spreadsheet, please. Okay, good. So, I started working in November, right? November 25. Dude, it's really not happy. And what is it today? It's, I don't know, today. Is a function. Okay, so how many days is that? 278 days. Now, I reckon... So, I at least work on this, not every week, because... Like, this week has been particularly busy with real life and other things, so this is the first time that I've had a chance to work on the game. But I would say, at least on average, I'm working on it... I want to say at least an hour a day. Like, if I just went, say, straight across... Like, because there's some days, obviously, I put in more time. Like, especially at the start, I was definitely putting in more. Over Christmas, I put in tons of hours of work. But, like, this week, this is the first time I'm working on it since the last time I streamed, right? So, like, since last Wednesday. It's a big gap between working on it this time, just because of external factors. But if we averaged that and just said like an hour every day, so maybe it's 278 hours? Maybe? I feel like it'd be a little bit more. Could be less. I don't log it, so I wouldn't really know. Maybe. Because, like, at the very least, if I'm keeping my streaming schedule, I'm working on it at least 6 hours a week. Because I do 2-hour streams, or 2 to 3 hour streams. And then I am working on it off stream, it's just at a slower pace. So yeah, I don't know. I reckon around 200, let's just say 250. Round down, 250 hours. It's not bad, actually. What was I going to say? Oh, I want to do a game jam where it's just like, I just work on menus. Maybe I need to do like a separate project where I just like get really good at working on menus. Shaffington Pixels. I'm here. Welcome to the chat, Bone Circuit. How are you? I've survived. What do I need? On... Guess I'll just, I've got a button, right? On fast travel button? That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're well. Signals, pressed, connect to, save station menu. And, I mean, hello, NA. Welcome, welcome. How are you? How was work? I'm sure it's late for you, right? I'm glad you stopped by. My menu active. I really hate this like idea. Like I said, I just need to like make a project where I make menus all the time. Like I just need to go and make like the perfect menu system template or something like that so I can get good at it. You know what I mean? Because I'm so bad. I hate this. Why am I doing it? Because I don't know what else to do. It's 11 a.m. Oh, it's not so bad. Oh, I forget. I'm streaming at night. Right? So like if like if this is so bad. Like yeah, I don't want to do this. This is not how I want to do it. Fast travel menu active, then return, right? This doesn't make any sense. This is bad. Off to work this week and the next. Off work this week and the next. Nice, dude. Are you doing something fun? If you want a template project anyway where you soak up all the good code for the next game. Yeah. True. I have a lot of those. I have a lot of templates. I made one over the weekend. You know? If like mod menu active, then don't do this one. Like stupid. Fast travel menu active equals not the opposite of that. And then it's literally this. I hear my department manager outside my door. What do we call her? Just at home, going out for some days to visit family and friends? Nice. I keep a template for every engine and duplicate with every major revision. Wow, that's a lot of data. Hold up. hold. Branch manager. Branch manager, potentially. Okay, low key, it might have just been my wife doing the dishes. It was not my dog's collar. Embarrassing. Fast travel hard. What about a joke game where you can't escape the pause menu? I like that. Okay. I guess that just works now. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's do a quick test. Okay. Mods. Ooh, interesting error. Well, not error. It's like it's like above and see-through. You want a separate one for shaders? Oh, makes sense. And then fast travel is not even visible. I don't know where it goes. It needs to be in a separate container for sure. Like I took away the container, but this is like not, you know, this is not very readable at all. Why is fast travel like completely invisible? Look like this. Oh, anyway. So what kind of container are we in? We're in an HBox container, and for some reason that showed up. So annoying. Okay. Just put them in a margin container. I approached the local box retro burger joint to host a game jam. I'll find out on Tuesday if the boss likes the idea. That's kind of cool. Retro burger joints. There used to be a couple around here, but they're all sort of gone now. It's all like much more modern than it used to be. I don't know how to put it. We used to have a really nice one in Southport, but I think it's gone now. I don't know, actually. I don't live there anymore, so I don't know if it's still there. It's where I was living when I was at university. Let's have a look. Dude. Ramen? Oh, it's like ramen now. Okay. Street view it. I'm curious. Oh my god. It's been totally gentrified. How could they do this to me? Wait, am I in the right? I'm in the... Hang on, I'm street viewing around my old neighborhood. Old? Gosh, Southport. And what was that shopping center? Not Sundale? No, it's it was called Australia Fair. It's still there actually. Because I went to university there, so yeah, it's totally gone. It's not even worth showing you guys. It's a sushi place. Oh, it's so devastating. It used to be here, but now it is Rain and Horn. Okay. And Supermercato on Ferry, which is not Italian, but rather has a chemist and a sushi place. Hilarious. Yeah, there used to be a diner there, like American style diner. It was so cool. Yeah, when I was at uni 10 years ago, actually more than that now. I graduated in 2012. So, yeah, when I was like, I remember that kind of stuff like from 2009, 2010. And then I moved on. Yeah, I don't know why this is not visible anymore. What the hell? What's going on? Container sizing, expand. Thank you. There it is. And this is still see-through. Oh, do I need to give a background to this maybe? My brain's melting just from looking at the codes. It's okay. It's okay. It's just code. Let's add a... Oh, what are we gonna add? It's a background, so it's a color. It's a color rect. Oh, that's very white. I don't like that at all. Why don't we add a black one? Okay. Now it's much more readable, although it's not, but whatever. We'll just roll with that. It's fine. Okay, so we got the margin container. I guess we just leave it open and we'll just make the fast travel menu active. And the fast travel view should look like this, really. Like, I actually don't know why this wouldn't be just fine. And then you got the save station, and then you've got the sub viewport, which is a random size, but it should be set to stretch, right? Which means it's always going to be what's solving caveman. Yeah, what's solving? I don't know. Fast travel. A fast travel menu is not standalone. Okay, that's fine. All right. So what do we do when we open up this create fast travel list? Oh, we do have a fast travel list. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like rambling to myself, but we are going to, and we got errors. Oh my God. So, oh, look. Yeah, this is a little bit broken, eh? Look at this code. I've got fast travel stuff in my regular save menu. So we'll move that down to the script we created for the fast travel menu, so it knows what all of this is. It's got a fast travel list. Okay, so this is all in the save menu. It's the wrong spot. And this doesn't have a class name, so I'm going to get confused. So I'm going to give it one. Class, name, save, station, menu. Okay, so that is that. And then we need to set one of these active at runtime. So we'll just say mod menu active equals true. This is kind of, it is very caveman, honestly. Mod menu active, and then true, and then yeah, mod menu dot show, and then fast. Well, I need to like actually mod menu dot show, and then fast travel menu dot hide. If it works, it works. All right. For now. This does need cleaning up though. Okay, so, and it's also set to hide on ready. No, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just see how it looks, I guess. Run it quickly. I mean, it works, right? I think the only thing is because this is on by default, it's, it disappears when you click it, and it really shouldn't. Like, this shouldn't be blank. So, yeah, whatever. I mean, we'll work on that. And then, yeah, you can regenerate. Still, everything works as normal. It's just, it looks like trash right now. Gotta go, but maybe I can get back later. No worries, dude. I'll be here for a few more hours. But don't stress. It's all good. Okay, that's fine. Yada, yada, yada. Okay, fast travel list, fast travel icon need to get yoinked out of this one and be put into the fast travel menu. and then save this, and we go back to the save station menu, and we can yoink these two as well. Go to the fast travel menu, and now this is all nicely just happening in the fast travel menu like we want it to. There we go. Okay, great. So now we have a script dedicated to that, and the save station menu is just dedicated to managing these screens, which are like all dog shit, but we'll work on that. But yeah, great, great, great. That's fine. Now we can finally start working on fast travel, which we meant to do like weeks ago. Okay, so we got the fast travel list. We do have that. I don't know why this would be a local variable. Creates a fast travel icon. And the fast travel icon does nothing. Okay. First of all, this fast travel list needs to just be a variable up here. And yeah, we don't need to go here. We can go fast travel list equals fast travel list. If fast travel list is empty, return. And then for I create icon, we don't really need to do anything here because we just need to store that list. We don't even need a function for this because it's in the game state. We just create that fast travel list. I forget what that even looks like. Create fast travel icon. On fast travel location discovered, we create an icon. What are we doing here? I don't know. We don't even need the, yeah, we don't need these. This is old school stuff. We were making buttons and stuff way back when we were testing it out. Delete, delete. But we do need a fast travel list. It does need to be equal to game travel fast travel list. Game state fast travel list. We have a fast travel list. We're just going to do this here. Fast travel list is equal to game state. What if actually in the signal manager, there might be something when we update it so that we get, when there's a new one found. Still learning mode because it's been so long now. Signal manager. Signal. Okay, it's not open. That's right, because I was in the habit of closing these because we have way too many open all the time and it gets really confusing and then I get lost. And so we should close them when we're not using them. Okay, let's go back here. We've got save station. We want fast travel because that's what we're working on. And we need to go and have a look at the signal manager script to see if there is a signal for when we get a fast travel location. So game state on fast travel requested, on fast travel location discovered. That is exactly what I'm looking for. But to be honest, do we really need to keep this updated every time we find a fast travel location? Realistically, the fast travel view only needs to know about the fast travel when it is shown. So like, I don't even really need a signal to it like that. I could just simply say in the fast travel menu, I could create a function even, like get fast travel list, right? And it's void, and all it does is just go fast travel list is equal to game state dot fast travel list. Fast travel list? Fast travel list. Okay. E. Johnson 2003 first message, welcome by the way, says, I think if I keep learning programming till 2 a.m, I'm going to be 1, bull, I'm alive equals false, dog, PS, did I even write that correctly? Kinda. I mean, if you were going to do a bull, I'm alive, at least in GD script, right? var, I'm alive, bool equals false. Right, okay, we made it. And then you could go set I'm alive. I'm alive. I survived the week. I'm alive. Anyway. I survived a grueling week of work, and now I get to make game. Okay, cool. Now let's take a look. Okay, so we got get fast travel list, right? And now, when we show this, we can call it. We can either call it from the save menu, or we could do like a signal setup. But I think I'll just call it from the save menu for now. And then we're gonna need a function. Okay, we got the. Okay, so yeah, we actually do have that. And when we go left and right, so we need a variable, right, for current fast travel selection. I get given lots of old computers. This week I was given a Mac 27-inch 1TB Fusion drive. I wipe them with Debian and donate them to charities. You should have seen the kids' faces who scored it. That's actually sick. A 1TB Fusion drive. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming it's like a big ass old disk drive. A big ass disk drive. Oh yeah, it's just like, it just looks like a disk drive. Or does it look like it's a 128 SSD and then platter is one? Oh, really? Well, that's one way to do it. Apple Fusion Drive explain. So they're really quick then. Or is it like old tech that was really quick at the time, but now it's kind of like jank? SSD versus Fusion Drive. Feb 2020. I love old technology. It's so crazy what people used to do. They would they really tried. The magic that is below the hood of computer hardware, you know? All we see is a 1TB hard drive, but actually it's like all this extra engineering to make it work that way. So we have a current fast travel selection. Now, what is a fast travel selection? What is a fast travel list? He lost it and cried. I set up Godot and all the goodies and still got a massive grin. That's so cool. And a future game dev for sure. Hell yeah. That's awesome, dude. Wait, so was it the whole Mac? Not just the drive. It was a MacBook with a 1TB Fusion drive, yeah. And iMacs are so cool. With a 27-inch screen, it's actually sick. A full 27-inch iMac. But it's like kind of old, right? Which is why you have to put Debian on it. Yeah, dude, I'd lose it. I'm not even a person in need, I guess you'd say. That's so awesome. Can you blame the kid? That's a sick ass computer. It's something about all-in-ones. I just really like them. I think it's so cool. What the hell am I doing? Game state, right? Okay, we're in the game state. So it's a messy... fast travel list? What is a fast travel list? It's a dictionary. What's in the dictionary? I used to... Oh, here we go. Fast travel, player data, location, scene path, map area. Okay. On fast travel request is not, though. Fast travel location, fast travel list, save station ID, save station data. I got a headless MacBook Air, no screen, and it will have to be mine. People can't handle the Franken Macs. Yeah, yeah. Macs are kind of like on a whole nother level when it comes to like working with them when they're not supposed to work, if you know what I mean. Because they're not like super open. They don't even let you change the hard drive. They'll brick it just for that. No, that's awesome. It's a really good thing you did. What the hell is a save station? So we got the ID. So I'm trying to remember what the hell. Save station data is still this, but like, where is this? Find. Signal manager. On save station visited. Save station. Okay, so fast travel data? Get fast travel data. Oh, here it is here. How come you don't add comments? Too much of a hassle. Love your vids, by the way. Yeah, I just like, I'm rolling, so like I don't do it. Like, it's so funny. Let me just open up this other project. Oh, it's not even going to be in my list. Hold. You're back. Welcome back. This was me working for another project. If I go to the camera. Okay, what the heck? This is me doing work for someone else. The node used for when orbiting around the player. The rate at which the camera zooms in and out. Yada, yada, yada. The sensitivity of the mouse. The height of the camera. And like they're all ranges and stuff like that. The speed at which the turn key. All the variables are notated. Except for that one for some reason. These functions. Camera straight handled here. Mouse visible and listening for input in the inactive camera state input. Mouse being used to orbit around the player does not influence the movement direction. At some stage, comments are double handling. I prefer ninja comments unless it's super weirdo code. Yeah, I think that's why it's like, okay, I know that I'm not going to be the end user of this code. This is going to someone else. So I'm like describing what the function does because otherwise I know what turn camera state input does. Mouse being used to turn the player influences the movement direction, but they might not know that because they're not, they can't read my mind. Handles the changing the camera state. Not being used right now. May be useful in the future. And I actually did start using it, so I could probably delete that, but called when entering the camera state, just stuff like that. Like, so it just depends. But like when chefs make gourmet food all day and then they eat chips, and so unironically, yes. Like, it's just like that. I do the same thing for my work. I work in finance, and it's like, everything is all like done. We have to do things this particular way. And then for my own business, like with YouTube and stuff like that, it's like, yeah, just chuck it in a spreadsheet last minute. It's fine. Is it correct? No, not really. Shaffington's code base is full of ninja comments. Okay, this is what fast travel data looks like. The problem with this is the issue, right? So like, with the fast travel data, because it is being communicated via signal, I can't give that dictionary a type. And so that makes it really difficult. Although this one would be it is a dictionary of dictionaries, so it's kind of confusing anyway. You're not ever really going to be able to tell what it is because it's just a lot of information. But I do need to know about this, so I'm actually going to do a ninja comment. So I need to know what fast travel data looks like. And then if you go to so this is like, we build up this data dictionary, which is like the ID, the scene path, the location, the coordinate, the map area. And when we visit it, we emit fast travel data. And this is obviously get fast travel data because data equals fast travel data, I'm assuming. Where'd that go? Wait, all the way back up on the ready function. fast travel data equals get fast travel data, right? So when we visit a save station, that's what we send out, the ID. And then when we go to the game state and it's logging that right at the bottom of this gigantic function, we are taking the save station ID and we're making that the key. So save station ID equals save station data. And that is just going to be a unique identifier. And then from that, we have that rest of that stuff. You see new devs with code where they comment where to set the older code, and what a mess. Don't do explicits in the comment, just summarize. Yeah, fair enough. Interesting. Anyway, so now I can go to the fast travel menu, and we are actually setting fast travel data. I am actually gonna paste this in and put a comment because it's hard for me to remember what fast travel data looks like. Fast travel data, because it's confusing. And it's not the fault of the way the code is, it's just the fact that it's a dictionary of dictionaries. So, ninja comments are comments you can't see. It's implicit in the code, I think. That's the point of it. Health bar equals 50 divided by health bar. Health equals 25. Anyway, so that's what that looks like. So now when we have this, and well, technically, fast travel list is an ID. So it's like the key equals the fast travel ID. And then the dictionary. Go there. Health in the comments value is out of sync with the real value. Oh. Yeah, because I play around with those values. I know what you mean. Where's the player? So player user data, player. Lock in. Health is there for 50, but like if I go to player data, see where it's actually, these are all like the base values. I'm sure, like, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I'm sure there's places where I've set that differently. Maybe in the current energy is set to 20, even though the default value is what, 0? I don't know. Anyway. Don't save. Okay. Not this menu. Fast travel menu. Okay, so this is what this is what a fast travel list looks like from my memory. Just pretend that's not there. So we get the fast travel list, and when we cycle through it, I guess we just need to keep track of the ID, really. We set the current fast travel list selection. It's just string, right? String name? Maybe? Be wrong on that, but I think they're just string names. And so the current fast travel location will just be, okay, so in the ready, we're just going to do a get fast travel list because we just need to have something. And then we'll say if fast travel list, because I guess technically it could be blank at some points. We'll just put just a quick little check there to make sure that we don't crash. And then we'll just say current fast travel selection is equal to fast travel list. How do we get the first one in the list? This is another thing that I hate with dictionaries. You can't just like, it's a dictionary. Get. I guess you could like get keys and then dot keys square bracket 0. That would be the first key, because I just need the key. I don't need anything else for the current fast travel. And then when we cycle, does the fast travel list just need to be keys? It doesn't actually need to be. So can this be like an array? Fast travel key list. We don't actually need the rest of the detail. We just need the key. I just realized that. We don't need to know anything else. If fast travel list, and then current fast travel list equals fast travel key list dot like not pop front, because we want to keep it, but we'll just call front. Why not a custom resource? It'd be easier to access. Yeah, but harder to save. Unironically, that's the reason, because a resource is very convenient to use, because you can like basically turn it into a class and then you can like dot query everything. But when you want to save that data, you have to convert it to a dictionary, and then you have to loop through it. And then when you reload it, you have to loop back through that and return it into a resource. And it's low-key kind of annoying. And I've done it. I've got a couple things like the player data is a resource, and the states that you like for your Metroidvania is a resource. There are things that I'm using that I'm saving as a resource, converting into a JSON file, and then reading back in when I load the game. But like if I just need something, so like we added fast travel a couple of weeks ago, and it was like a dictionary is just so much easier to turn into a JSON file and then save and load. That's literally it. That's the only reason why I do it. You could save the resources as like an external resource. You can save a resource, but it's not secure. So like technically, if you save a resource on the user side, in like what's the project? Open user data folder. So if you save a resource in the user data folder, technically it can be used to inject code into your game. So it's up to you whether or not you feel like that's important or not. I've decided very early on to not do that way. And so it's a single player game. It's not super risky, but you know, just for the sake of doing the right thing, I'm not doing it that way. But like people have different opinions. Like some people think it's like you absolutely can't use external resources. I'm not particularly against it. I think it's probably a bad idea. If it's an online game or something like that. The problem is if you want to do a game with mods and stuff like that, you're automatically going to be opening yourself up to malicious actors. Like you saw with what is it called? Mecha Chameleon had like a bunch of malicious code in their map maker. And it's like, yeah, if you did that in Godot, the same exact risk could happen. Like it's something that is a valid concern. And if you just use the resources which you would use for that, you could put malicious code in there. So like, you know, it's something to consider. I don't think it would be a risk with this game, but I'm not going to just do that, because the second it becomes a problem, someone gets hacked and then like everyone hates you. The moral of the story is not to download files from the internet that you don't trust, especially like a lot of the things. Like I've been in these discussions for years, and a lot of people say like, oh well, some people, they can't get past a particular point in the game, so they download a save file from the internet that is past that point and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't know, man, who's doing that? Some people apparently. Okay, we just need the keys. Fast travel list not declared, because I changed the fast travel key list. Okay. Okay, so then we just need to cycle around the keys, and we just go to the next, basically. There's a really easy way to do this, but I've forgotten. So this might be a little bit long-winded. So var current key index is equal to, it's an int, is equal to current fast travel key list dot find, and then we put in the key, which is the current fast travel key selection, and then we can increment that current me hands 5-dimensional arrays. If you find any good usage, report back. Oh god, I won't find any good usage for that, not here. Current key index dot current key index equals max. We are going down, so we are using max here, and it's going to be current key index minus 1 and arguments arrays. It's either going to be 0 or, is that all I need to do here? It just goes down to 0. I can't go below 0. If we're reducing the keys, we get the key. If it's 0, do we need to do a minimum here? Whatever's larger. Okay. I think that's all I need to do. -1. And then we just copy that. And then we go current index is the minimum. And this one's a little bit more complicated. It's current index +1. But the maximum it can be is fast travel key list dot size -1. Something like that. And I'll just do like a print here just to make sure that it's working. Fast travel key list, square bracket, current key index. And then print rich. Print rich. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. And then we can set input as handled. What? Handled. Event.set in, is it event.set input as handled? What? Oh, hold up. The heck? You get fancy colors in debug, less eye straining. Man, maybe I should take the device. I can't see shit. Because I've been straining my eyes my whole life. Save station, NPC, shops, replicator, shop, hold, shop. Get viewport. Dot set input as handled. Forgot that bit. God. Okay. Yeah, print rich could go good here, but I'm too lazy. So just gonna go with that. Okay, let's. Do we have enough in place? We're not calling get fast travel list when we show this. So, hey, follower goal met. Thank you so much. Let me just check over on Twitch what the hell is going on. E Johnson 2003. Thank you so much for the follow. We've hit 310 followers, so you know we're chugging along. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to follow. I appreciate it. We're out here. Yeah, we're gonna call the fast travel We love printing rich. I don't love printing rich. Get fast travel list. I should probably call this key list, fast travel list. Is it just keys? Let's not get confused. Now I want the account name follower. I think that's long gone. View, export, save station menu. So when we click this, when we show, we're gonna go fast travel menu dot and get fast travel key list there. Yeah, I don't know. Menu's not the best, but we'll keep persisting. Click that. Let's see what breaks. Fast travel. I can't even click that. That's weird. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we're getting these. These are the unique identifiers for the fast travel location. How many are there? Is there just 2? I see 4-1, 7-4. Yeah, it looks like there's just 2. Surely there's more than that, because there's at least 4 dots here, unless we haven't visited them yet. It doesn't really make sense. Let me just... Game states, level... fast travel list is a dictionary size of 4. So I guess my math is wrong on the cycling through those. We've got 4-1 and 7-4, which are these 2 here. So I'd say that I fucked up on the actual math for cycling through those. Most likely situation, I made a mistake there. So what are we saying? +1? This is whatever's smaller. Fast travel key list? I mean... That seems right to me. You're going to take the smaller of the 2, which means the current key list can't ever be higher than the size of the key list. Unless, for whatever reason, the key list is wrong. But I doubt it. Oh, this isn't even... The array size is 0 here. Continue. Okay, it's called again. Array size is 4. Okay. Context. Menu context. Yeah, I'd say I'm stuffing up there. Wait. Current index is +1. Current key index equals current key index +1. Fast travel key list dot size -1. Which means it can't be higher than 3, which is the correct number for the maximum. Hello, glad I'm alive. Thank you. I survived my week. It was a pretty hectic one. Sometimes life will just throw that at you, and you won't be able to make games for like a whole week. Fast travel key list is current key list, and then we're subtracting. I assume that one's fine, but it's not preserved. Current key index is not preserve current fast travel. That's what I'm doing wrong. The fast travel. Okay, yeah, I'm fucking up here. I'm saying find current fast travel selection, and then I'm never setting that again. I'm just saying the current key index. I need to go and say that the current fast travel selection is equal to this. I'm an idiot. Okay, I don't even need that breakpoint. I'm feeling very confident. I wonder if Print Rich would have saved me here. Or it just saved my eyes. 854175. Cool. Okay, we're cycling through them. Great. That is progress. Print underscore rich. Why does it even look different? You said it can be colorful? Print Richard? Tally ho. It doesn't look any... Also, we're not properly handling the input though, because it's like actually activating when it's not inputted, and that's not really what we want to do. I think Print Rich allows for BB code. Yeah, fair enough. But you worry about that. You have to set a color. Oh, sounds annoying. If visible isn't, if not, visible. Inside visible in tree is visible in tree. I returned. Don't do this unless I can see you, bitch. There we go. Sorry, that was a bit rude. Always choose orange or lime because... Well, I definitely wouldn't choose blue because I do find out it's kind of hard to see. Okay, so... Now we've got the key, we just need to send it to the view so that we can actually see what the hell we're looking at. So we've got that little piece of data. We've got a fast travel menu. We've got a fast travel view. And so I guess what we need in this particular code is we do need the fast travel view. We do actually need access to that here. We'll put it at the top. Say export of our fast travel view. So we can signal to that and say, hey, highlight the one that I'm selecting right now. Okay. We come out of this, so we set the fast travel view to be the fast travel view. And then the fast travel view has a zoom to location function. And now we can set the coordinate. So who is responsible for figuring out where the zoom location should be? Is it A, the fast travel menu, or B, the fast travel view? It's not me, that's for sure. That is correct, innocent meow. It is not you. I think perhaps it's implicit in the there is a global position. Map tile outline get coordinate. Oh, we have a coordinate. It's in the dictionary. So we can, when selected, we can call down because that's allowed, and we can probably create a new function. Set fast travel view. And I guess we'll just take a key. I'll just write key. It's going to be a string name, and we can just pass in the current here, and then we can say, but for first things first, we can say if game state, we'll have to call to the game state and say fast travel list dot has key key. So we don't do this unless we know for sure it's correct. And then we're going to say var code is a vector 2i, I think. Could be a vector 2. Get map position. I'm actually not 100% sure. I might just cast it to vector 2 and then see if it gives me a warning. And it's going to be game state dot fast travel list square bracket key dot square bracket key square bracket chord. Actually, it's coordinate. It's a string. And that should be the right set of commands for that. Not confusing at all. And then we can say fast travel view dot set camera. Zoom to location is the function. And then we pass in the coordinates. And that should be all we need to do here. And we can do that here. Do we do it in either one of those? If not, is visible in tree. We could create a function because this is kind of annoying me. It's going to get too messy. Change. Where's it? Set fast travel key. Set fast travel key. And this will take amount, I guess. Int. By default, it's going to be equal to 1. And we're going to just take this. Oh, man. Actually, we don't know because it's just like, is it a positive 1 or a negative 1? Current key index. We pass in the current key index and then we go fast travel and we set this. We'll just do this. I guess this is just we didn't change this to be key index. And that's it. That's all this does. This is an int. And then instead of doing that, we're just going to go set fast travel key and then pass the key index. And it's current key index. Whoa. Okay, and then we can go set fast travel view and it wants the key, which will be the current fast travel selection, right? Okay, so that should go then to zoom to location, which should set the camera to be like centered on that point, and we'll know if it's working pretty quickly, because either it's going to crash or it's going to do something else. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to find out pretty quick. Hit that. Get out of the mod menu. Get into the fast travel menu, and then start cycling. Yeah, and you can see it's working. It's not doing much right now. Fast travel view. Let's set the camera zoom to be like much more pronounced so that we can see it changing a lot more. Otherwise, they're a little bit too close because the map's not that big. No, I feel like the positions are wrong. Like maybe the coordinates aren't the right thing to be using here because it's not really moving much. Two, three. I mean, it's getting to a point, but like I don't know. I guess it's not really like it. So how does the green points translate to actual save locations? Do we have that detail here? Chunk size 16. I thought the coordinates were pretty much exact, but I guess I'm misunderstanding what that was. Let's go back, try a different thing. It's not going to be fast travel coordinate. Could be location. We could try location. I think that's actually more to do with the... We could try map tile outline dot get map position global position. What do we do with that? Okay, so the question is, like, I think that correlates pretty strongly to the position of that, but I also think you need to actually connect that to the map's actual key, because the maps are separated by like save, so like they're actually, it looks like it's fully connected, but it's not. It's actually broken up by the different levels in the game, so like you can move them around and stuff like that. So we probably need to know which one of these that it goes to before that coordinate works. So we need to be multiplying it by that, which I think there is a way of doing here. So we probably just need to figure out what that is. Set not occupied, set player chunk, set save icon. Here we go. Map has position reference for position reference dot true and aquamarine as the color. So we are actually getting that information. And map cell, if map tiles has position reference, Jesus. It's a vector 2i too. Oh yeah, so this, we're on like the very, we're not on this, not export map is probably what we're hoping to find. we have a commented version of the direct dictionary here. Set save location. Okay, so if fast travel list, if level lookup dot has scene path, map node level lookup scene path, met set save icon, fast travel list coordinate. So maybe we need to actually well, welcome back. Hello, alive human. Welcome back. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you had a good time wherever you were. So I think we do need to actually figure out what scene this relates to. And if not, like, it's probably worth having a function that we can get that. So we're able to get the scene path. And then from that, we can actually work out the coordinate. And I'm guessing that relates to this. It has like a bunch of positions. It's very much, it's like all segregated out. So each level has its own position. So we probably need the global position of this position reference, if that makes sense. I wonder how we can figure that out. It's kind of hard, actually. If map tiles has position reference, it's a vector 2i and a map tile poly. If we get the map tile poly, we'll, yeah, okay. So if we have access to the map tiles, we can get the map tile poly, and then we can get its position, its global position to feed back to the camera. Okay, so we do need to figure that out, which means actually this responsibility probably needs to be in the fast travel view, because the fast travel view actually has access to the actual map, unlike the actual menu doesn't have access to that. So map, what is it called? A map tile poly? What is this? Map view. Yes, we take all the points and we put them on a view. Yes. Can we just create a function in this so that we can call it? Set save location, fast travel scene path, map node. So we want to get map chunk position. Is it called a chunk? Map tiles, a map tile poly. Okay, so that's the name of it. Map tile because it's a polygon position. I should say global position because that's what we're actually after. And it's going to take a path. A what? A map tile poly position. It's a bit of a mouthful. And that'll be a scene path. It's a string. And also a position reference. I think, as a vector 2i, because it's sorted by vector 2i, and that's what we keep as the coordinate, as seen by here, that actually communicates with that. So we can actually say, if same thing here, if level lookup has, because obviously we don't want to do anything unless we know for sure that it exists. Let's call this scene path as well. Oh, level lookup. Fast travel is. Oh, we're actually passing it. Scene path. Oh yeah. Really? Yeah, really. There's a funny story to that one. Expected that after closing. What did I do? Wait, why is it angry at me? There's a open bracket somewhere that I've accidentally made. Oh, here. I said string, and it's supposed to be string. Okay, so now we've got that. Well, we haven't done anything yet, actually. What are we saying? So, if it has that, then we can actually get the map node. The same thing, basically, level lookup. But it was level lookup scene path, right? So now we have the actual map node, and then we can go map. So we can say we need to create a var global position. That's not gonna work. Map tile poly position. Oh, poly global position. I hate that most ISP users use CGNAT, so I can't port forward using UPnP. If I knew anything about networking, I'd tell you, but I don't, because I hate networking. Actually, it's so annoying. None of that shit works. UPnP is problematic. Every time I look up a guide for how to do something with the network, it never works. This is actually vector 2. Yeah, he knows. Level lookup, scene path, and then we can say map poly global position equals to map dot. What do we got? We want to get. Do we have a function to get the actual tile poly? Get chunks. Set not found, set not occupied, set player chunk. Okay, so we can just like, wait, I don't like that we've got a function called get chunks. And it's actually getting the array for the map tiles. So, oh, right. So we've got a map tiles here. Get map tile. Right, and it takes a vect 2i as a vect 2i. We're going like in so many layers deep. So I guess it's just what happens when you have like, you know, everything is blocked off in different stages. So we want to get the map tile, and we are going to pass in the vector 2, and we'll just say if map tiles dot has, and then we do the key vector I, and then we will say it's actually going to return something as well. It's going to return a map tile poly, bar tile poly. Is a map tile poly, and pass here, and we'll return tile poly. And then here we'll say if it does have that, then tile poly equals map tiles square bracket tile vector I, and then return tile poly. Okay. I'm not smart on networking either. I just want to test multiplayer with Godot. Might have to figure out how to set up an external server. Got any pointers? Oh, I've actually done networking on Godot a couple of times, and I followed various tutorials on it. There was a guy I did. What was it? It's like the Google one. What's the Google networking? Google peer-to-peer networking. Peer-to-peer network for gaming. Oh, actually, if you just go to the Godot docs, it'll tell you what it's called. Peer-to-peer multiplayer. Wouldn't using, yeah, Steam's multiplayer is okay, but you do need a Steam, what do you call it? Steamworks. You need to have access to Steamworks, right? Have I done a dedicated hosted server? Yeah, ages ago though. Ages ago. I don't even know if I have the post. Oh, it was such a long time ago. Steam and Unity networking is many times more than a little web server. Yeah, because a lot of them just use it to like get the network connection, and then that's it. Can confirm, Chaff is alive. I'm here. I survived the week. Dude, I'm looking through my posts because I'm trying to look for when I did it. Dude, check it out. That was my house at one point. Just sticks on the ground and like cables of electrical outlets coming out of the ground. And that ancient ass air conditioner. We've come so far. What are you doing? Make your game? Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. No, that's not it. Okay, I don't know. And still no comments on that build. Okay, so map tile, we return the map tile poly. Okay, so we've got access to that, and then we need to go up a level to the export map, and now we have access to the map node. We can say the global position is the map dot get. Did I forget to save that? I did. Get map tile is the function we want to call. Export map, map.get map tile, and it wants a vector 2, which is a position reference. Okay, and we pass that, and then once we have that, then we can go map tile poly global position, and we can go all the way back up to the top. Call down. We're just going to call down at every single layer. Love it. Map tile position dot, wait, what the heck? Global position. Oh yeah, because we're just like doing a position reference, but actually that's just returning the map tile position. So now we have to actually just go global position here, and that should give us the global position. kill children. Why is there code that says get children? Because nah, insert joke about Epstein here, okay? Godot is the final boss. Variable map type poly global position is declared never used. Why not? Yeah, well, we've got to return that as a vector 2 here. Return map tile poly global position. And that global position is Little St. James. Okay. So we've got the export map is going to return, and then I can call that function on the fast travel view. Correct? Fuck. Set camera view. Right, and then it's going to take a scene path, which is a string, and it's also going to take a position reference, change parent. I think I do have that set somewhere, which is a vector 2i. I never fully solved nap punching. Only when you sell your hard drive soul will it become apparent. Void, and then we just call map. Dude, what? I totally forgot the name of the function that I've just made. Get map to global position. And it wants a scene. And it wants a position reference. Okay, and that actually is going to be our position, our zoom position. And it's a vector 2. And it's equal to that. And then we go zoom to location. Although that's just one function, so like it really could just be, we could call that directly, but I'll just do it here. And it's a zoom position, and it's no longer a vector 2i, it's a vector 2. Okay, fingers crossed, I guess. We just have to call this function now in the actual fast travel menu. When we say set fast travel view, we'll get the key, and then we'll get the coordinate, and we also need the string name, scene path. The intermediate server does the IP handover to the extent of how I understand it. Yeah, that's... I mean, it depends. Like, there's a couple of different ways you can do it in Godot, at least as I remember. Like, if you have a dedicated server, you can have that running the game, basically, and it's giving the clients, like, position information and stuff like that. Peer-to-peer is so much easier. I would recommend doing that over anything else, at least in Godot. And then once you have that, it's really not that bad, at least from what I remember. Basically, you can use a bunch, like you can use, like someone suggested Steam. If you have a Steam key, a Steamworks key, if you have a Steamworks account, you can use Godot Steam to create peer-to-peer networking, and it's pretty straightforward. And then I forget the name of the other one that I was trying to remember before. I wonder if it says here. Mid-level, secure design, validate RPC. I don't know. They give you a list of things that do work. I can't even remember. There's a bunch of different ways you can chop it, for sure. WebRTC. That's what I used. It worked pretty well. And all it does is basically, it uses WebRTC to create like a connection between two clients. And then it just disappears. And it's just Godot after that. It's really good for that. There's a lot of boilerplate that went alongside it. But I found it to be quite nice to work with. But yeah, I think Steam might be a bit better. I don't know. Anyway. If I had to kill a lot of children or parents, I can use a pool to keep them locked. I like this. And use whenever you want to, instead of killing, you throw them back in the pool. Yeah. What do I do? I don't know, actually. It's seen as a string, and it's going to be equal to... Dang, I'm not using this, but it's good to know when it's needed. Yeah. I made a whole card game. Well, I made the concept of a card game. I didn't make a card game. I was going to do an online, like a peer-to-peer card game, kind of like I don't know what it was going to be, because I was playing a lot of Pokemon TCG, and I was like, I reckon I could make this in Godot, no problems. And then I kind of did, but I never actually made the rules of the card game. It was just like you could pick them up and put them down. There was no rules or anything like that. Okay, so scene made. Yeah, it was never came out. The extent of I just made a video on it, which got like 0 views. As a lot of my videos do these days, but and that was it. What was it called? Triple Triad. I made Triple Triad, and then I turned it into a multiplayer game, and then never did anything with it. As it goes, you know. Where is it? I've uploaded too many videos. Yeah, 700 views, man. What the fuck? Anyway, I'll plug it one more time. Rip. Anyway, this is going to be key scene path. The idea made a gambling game. Whenever someone wins, the website takes 5% or so you profit. Then they lose money, it goes into another player, so you profit. Whenever someone wins, the website takes 5%, so you just profit when they lose money. It goes, yeah, but I mean, I guess it depends if you're like okay with gambling. I think it should just be illegal, full stop. I'm actually really anti-gambling for some reason. I don't know why. Always have been. Chaff is taking this chat too seriously. Oh, sorry. Sorry. I hid a password in the packet of UDP being broadcast across the globe. Nice. To think about that. Any client with the password knowledge calls back with their IP. Let's bet on if gambling should be legal. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll play a big game of roulette. Actually, we'll do poker, and the winner gets to decide. Is it seen and then... Yeah, it is seen and then chord. Okay, moment of truth. Let's see how much I broke it. Gambling fun, losing money bad. So play for fun and winners get extra ice cream or something. Yeah, I mean, that's the right attitude. I think it's just... I don't know. Yeah, I actually don't know what it is, because like I don't really care, because that's the correct attitude. And I know it's bad for other people, but you'll never find me gambling. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's, you know, I was saying before, I don't know if you were in the chat before, I was saying that I had like a slightly addictive personality. Maybe I just know. So I just refuse to touch it. But to be fair, like it actually doesn't appeal to me at all. So I'm actually not too sure. Maybe. Oh, it broke. Get non-existent function, get map tile position map. I never set the map. Okay, it's fine. You can gamble on anything but Grand Theft Auto Down Under. True. Yeah, actually, it's so funny. Why did they do that? Because like Australia is low-key like a big gambling country. People love gambling, and like they seem to be totally fine with it in every other context, right? Like it's actually crazy that they would ban Grand Theft Auto gambling, but like sports betting is okay. I'm anti-gambling. The pokies down here ruin lives. Unironically, yes, yeah. I don't really like Gamba, but it's a game and it's fully things from game and not real money spent, like roll a dice, pay half. Oh, okay. It's tough. Pokies are crazy, man. I don't even get that. Oh, we set that. It should just work now. I've seen so many people lose everything from Gamba, and asking you to join them is crazy. Dude, yeah. Come join me. I work with a mate who works in pokies, always wants me to work with him. Oh, like he makes the games? My brother used to do that too. I never really thought about it, aristocrat. Let it ride. I guess it depends, like everyone needs to work. Okay, so we are getting a position, but it's not like a very good position. I guess my question is, with the camera, is it centered or is it anchored to the left? Must travel view. I think it is centered, so like the position here would be that, and if it went over to here, it'd be here, it'd be here. I think there's a problem. We zoom out, we won't be able to tell as much, I don't think. Let's have a look. It's not in the right spot because I don't think, like, I mean, realistically, the global position should be I also need to light them up so I know which one I'm supposed to be centered on. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to tell. Set camera view. And then we can also do scene and position reference map dot select. Yeah, let's just go to the map, and so we're creating a poly position. I guess we know, the thing is, we'll create another function called set map tile highlighted. And I guess we just do scene path position reference again. That's the easiest way to do this. And it's the same exact pattern, except for here we're going to call something else. It doesn't return a vector 2. It doesn't return anything, I don't think. We're just going to call a function on it, basically. Map. So get chunk, set not found, set occupied. Oh, okay, yeah. So current map is an array. Set non-occupied. Oh, set non-occupied. Set player chunk. Set save icon. I guess we can just set selected. Set mark. Highlight tile. Okay, it's just a position reference. Hey, RL Jones with the raid. Thank you so much. Welcome. How have you been doing? How's it going? What have you been working on today? How's your game going? Have you posted another devlog? Open link. Starfront is it your game called Grand Fantasy Heroes? Such a cool name. By the way, YouTube viewers, and I guess I'll paste it in the chat here as well. Is this the right one, or did I just paste in the wrong thing? Do you have a Steam page for your new game? I think I pasted the wrong thing. Oh, you don't have one yet? Well, here, we'll play this because I think people need to know about the level of like complexity that you are making.
Pretty much finished the battle mode in my game.
Because it's insane. I've never seen anything like this before.
Polishing to do.
At least in Godot.
There are a few bugs here and there, you know.
Dude, look at this.
There's some.
Don't have a Steam page?
To add stuff like that, but for the most part, I'd say this sort of alpha portion of the game is finished.
Dude, look at him go.
I'm not.
Wait, is the bitrate on my video not that good?
Pretty good on old machines. I don't know. I'll have to get some other people to test. Hopefully, if you've got an older machine or any machine, I'd appreciate if you could look.
I don't have a shitty machine. I have a really, really old laptop actually. I just found it the other day. It's like behind me in this shit pile. I've been searching for I was looking for something and like I got shit all over the place and a gigantic teddy bear. But made in Godot, yeah.
Yeah,
This is like, what is it called? Total War? Total War Godot? Just watching that guy before yours, he's ninja. His draw calls and MS frames so hard to tell how performant things are.
The alpha is finished. So
I'm keen, dude.
Main menu.
Because too much changes and the bitrate goes to hell. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
Any faction, any
Wait, is this gonna be like Age of Empires or is it I haven't played a real-time strategy game in years. I'm more of a turn-based kind of guy. I mean, I really liked Dota 2, but that's obviously like a hero RTS, so it's completely different.
A lot of players, you know, they immediately want to drag stuff around, so I thought I'd add it in, but you actually just click.
Hell yeah. Dude, you're so close. I think this is going to go off. Check out Myth 2 Soul Blighter. Is that like what this is similar to?
A dragon or a spider.
Did you make the music or did you just like download random stuff? Very orchestral.
Alright.
More like Total War with battles and then an overworld map. Nice. Is it going to have like a story or is it just like campaign kind of thing?
On next. It's a campaign. There's not much music as well at the moment.
I really like. What did I play? I like Warcraft.
This is my army. This is the AI. But I can turn the AI on my side, right? So if you're lazy and you just want to watch the battle,
auto clickers,
you can turn the AI on.
Dude, you should put this on like mobile if it will run.
Again. Well, you can,
and just make it like an auto clicker.
And yeah, you can still
easy money.
Command your units if the AI is on, right? But it just means that if you're lazy, you can sort of do what you want.
Oh, I love the spider.
Let's see.
I want the tutorial at least to have a little story. I don't know about scope. Yeah, it's tough, isn't it?
Is a debuff. It doesn't do anything especially interesting.
Because last year I was playing Darkest Deity. It's a turn-based one because I'm a turn-based guy. Dark Deity 2, and it was like it's pretty good, but it's very like story based. And if you're not like a good writer, I think like it can actually harm it. Like if you try too hard, you know what I mean? Like because there's some points in that game where I'm like, oh, I don't know about that line. It's kind of cringe.
Anyway, yeah, I tend to just watch the battles and just I just really enjoy watching the battles. I don't know what to say. I barely actually play the game myself.
Auto clicker. Oh yeah, because did you see like they have picture in picture now for Godot, so you could have this running on like a phone picture in picture, and like the AI is running both sides. I don't know. And then someone can just be like watching Twitch or YouTube while that's going on. Like those little desktop ones. You like power up your dudes and then you watch them fight. Kind of like,
all right.
what do you call it? Football Manager?
So yeah, if you want to check out the game, I'd love for you to do so.
I'm down. Is there a
It'd
link?
help me out if you told me if the performance was crap. Well, I don't know. Tell me.
Oh, dude, it got 10k views. That's awesome, dude.
And the performance is crap, don't tell me. But if the performance is good, tell me. Right? Oh, there's a bit of a bug here where they keep on shooting over here, don't they? Even though they're already dead.
Gotta get them. Double check. Make sure they're dead.
Anyway, that's okay.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm gonna try that at some point. Well, welcome in. We are going to be... what I am trying to do is make a Metroidvania, and we're trying to work on the fast travel, but we're having a little bit of trouble. Because the highlight tile... Okay, so we got... The position of the camera is not exactly lining up. We've got access to everything else. I'm just trying to make it look right. And that's always a challenge for me, because UIs are not my strong point. Position ref, I guess this is just a vector too. So right now I'm just trying to highlight the tile that that should be in. How's my game going? It's going. I haven't worked on it all week, which is the title. I'm alive because like I just have been away. Having a little bit of fast travel, one would say. Having a bit of fast trouble with my fast travel. So we're going to highlight the tile. I'm just going to copy this, basically. If it has it, then don't make it aquamarine. Make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. We're just doing colors randomly. Position ref, position ref, position ref, position ref. Okay. Highlight tile is the function we can use, and we can go back to the export map, and we can get that, and then we can say map dot highlight tile, and we pass in the position reference. Here, we don't need this variable, I don't think. And yeah, that's all we're going to do. So we can set the map tile highlight at the same time if we go back to the fast travel view, which I think is where we're calling this, get map tile position reference, right? And we can go map dot set map tile highlight, and it's got the same details, scene and then position reference. And then also I realized there's no background music, so it's kind of quiet in my head and I can't handle that. So, oh, that's a bit loud though. Okay. Now we'll be able to tell which fast travel location we're selecting, and then we'll get a better idea for why the camera's not working the way it is. It's a position thing. Like I think this map tile, this exported map is not, is it in the zeroed position? It's not. It's barely out of position though, so should work, but it doesn't. So we'll see. Okay, so I don't know if you saw RL Jones. I made a new save station, and you can change your modifications. You can regenerate if I press the right button. And our character goes in here, gets slimed, and comes back out new. But we want to be able to fast travel as well. Okay, so now we can see... Oh, we forgot to set the other ones as not selected. That's something we forgot to do. Okay. And this should be at the center. That yellow point, like this point should be at the center of the camera, but it's not. And that's basically what we're trying to troubleshoot right now. Something else we forgot to do is to set the other ones as not selected. How do we do that? What's the best approach? So probably in the fast travel view, we are going to set the previous one. So when we come here to set current room, oh, probably not in the map view, a fast travel menu, we will actually know when we set the key current fast travel key, set fast travel view. Right before we do that, we can actually go reset fast travel view. And we can pass in the current selection before we change it. And it's just going to take a key, which is string, and it's a void. And then we can just do the same thing here. Basically, we grab this because we're going to need it. It's almost like that should be a function, shouldn't it? With an array, I don't know. I can't be bothered right now. I'm trying to do something. Is that just like the bane? I feel like that's like something that always happens is like I'm trying to achieve a thing and then I'm noticing something else is like getting like this is a problem. I'm copying pasting code. Maybe I need to make a function that returns an array with the coordinate and the scene path because it seems to be the only two things that I need. Or I could just like pass them into the function, but that would be kind of annoying. But the point is, it's like I'm starting to notice that, but I'm focused on trying to figure this other thing out. So I don't really care to fix it right now. But then you figure the other thing out and you never come back to fix this. So, you know what I mean? Like we're in that, add it to the to-do list. Yeah, you go like, to-do, should this button be a function? Mate, be a function? Mate. Or it'd be like, everyone at my work likes to use the word process. Should you take a look at the way that we're doing this process? Can we make sure we implement a process to make sure that this never happens again? Everyone wants to implement a process. This pisses me off. Okay. So now we can just go fast travel view reset. Because we have to call down the list. It's actually a bit of a hassle, but it's the right way to go about things. Dot. We don't even have a function for that. Wait till they hear about the physics process. Oh, true. They don't know nothing about physics process. Reset title. Color. Big word smart. Yeah. I think the problem is we had like a lot of, because I work for a big listed company, you know, and they have a lot of executives that they always change over. It's actually super annoying. They're always changing them. People got new people coming in. They want to seem like they're doing something. So whenever there's like a bit of an issue, they want to implement a new process. It just sounds good on emails. Leave the real work to me. What did I call this function? Reset tile color. And then scene that returns nothing. Okay. And then maps are like, we're kind of just going to do this, but we're actually going to call a different function. Actually, you could pass a color into this and then it could just be like color dot yellow for this one. And or actually you could pass it through here and it would be color and it's a color, right? And then you pass it into the function and then I can just call this function for everything and then highlight tile. And this takes a color. And then we set the color to be the color. And then, yeah. I think eventually it won't be, we won't use colors. We'll probably use shaders, but like right now I'm just using colors because it's like a one thing. So here we can say that it's color.yellow. And here we can say it's color.aquamarine because that is the color of our save location. Okay, hit save, reset tile color. Let's go back up the chain and we go from fast travel view to fast travel menu. Reset tile color, it's reset tile color and it wants to, too few arguments expected to, it wants the scene and then it wants the coordinates of the tile there. Okay. I mean, yeah, it should just work, I guess. Let's see. Did I even call that function? I don't know. We'll see in a second. Hang on a second, I'm just cleaning up some windows. Can't keep track of what's going on. Okay. Fast travel. Okay, yeah, okay, sweet. So now we're highlighting the right one that we're selecting. And yeah, I don't know why it's not centered. It should just be centered on that, but it's not for some reason. The camera is centered to the view. So like if we drew, you know what I mean? Like is it maybe that because the viewport is not, no, but that wouldn't really matter. I don't think. The camera should just always be in this, like drawing the center. So I don't know, actually. It's kind of a weird one. Why would the global position of a tile be different from its actual position? Unless something else. I don't know. Kind of curious. To the point where it's like barely visible. Hang on a second. We need to test some things out in a separate view. What button do you press for that? This one here? There we go. Perfect size, stretch to fit. Okay, what the heck? I need to be able to change this. I might have to take it off screen, actually. Yeah, I mean, the center is shifted. Like wobbles around. Kind of weird. Why does it do that? There's no offset. Drag is center. So like the center should be the center, you know what I mean? And then the global position of these should just be like, that should be the global position, right? I don't know, man. It definitely wouldn't be because it's in a sub viewport. Okay, now I'm confident I do hear the branch manager outside my door. Oh, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I definitely heard that. Holy crap. What are you doing? I wanted to say hi. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you checking on my work. There's nothing in Doggy. He's here. I gave one RTS a red hot go on a smart device. Selected move was problematic. Not really a genre for that kind of gear. Oh, interesting. Dog tax paid. She scared the shit out of me. I wasn't ready for that bark. What the hell? She's getting too smart. Like she knows that I'm in here kind of thing and she's not afraid to like ask. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just chill. Just chill. We're almost done. Or are you telling me that she wants to go to bed? Is that what you want? Hmm? Just under the desk now. Yeah, just lay down under the desk. It's all good. Now she's at the door. Oh, you want to... I don't know what she wants. She's saying, hey, it's time to go to bed. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't centered. Hello. That's a difficult name to read out, so I'll just say, hey, thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I'm patting my dog. If you can't really see on camera what I'm doing, but that's what I'm doing. It's very needy right now. Yeah, she doesn't even show. Oh, you can see her back here. There's her butt. She just wants attention. And now that we gotta figure out why our map is not centered to the screen. Angel, tell me why. Huh? Tell me why. Do you know? Why can't I get my map to work? Branch managers are sometimes excellent rubber ducks. That's a really good point. Yeah. I mean, even like taking her out for a walk, now she's trying to get out of the room. Such a clown. But yeah. I don't know why this is not centered. I guess it's bedtime, eh? Is that what you want? You're saying, let's go to bed. Okay. A shorter stream tonight. But I guess it's late. I'll be back on Saturday for sure. I don't see why not. Is it, you know, I say that, but then like everything just decides to go to shit. I don't know, you guys. I don't think you'd be able to hear it, but like her tail is hitting the wall, and it's like making noise. Okay. I gotta do a raid. Wait. Look at her tail. She really wants to go to sleep, and she gets excited for that. She loves it. Because she gets tucked in. Hang on a second. Raid. Chill. Who are we going to? Who I follow in the same category. Dino Cries, Mr. D-Boy. Oh, we'll go to the smaller one. Alright guys, have a good day. Good evening, good night, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow. If you're like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, or follow if you're on Twitch. That's the right way to say it. I don't expect a subscription on Twitch. That's out of the question. I don't need that, do I, Angel? Okay, guys. See you all later. Big Bean Burrito, thanks for stopping by. First chat. And I'm Raiden. See you later. Oh wait, I forgot to click the button and now I gotta wait 10 seconds. Anyway. Bye.